Hello and welcome to this New York Open on Eivindfx. Hope that you are having a fantastic day. Today we're going to go through dollar pairs, yen pairs, gold, silver, oil, Nasdaq, S&P 500, US 10-year T-note, dollar index, or other things that you might want us to go through. There we are. Today is 13th of October. We're going to have US CPI news today. I think that is very important to be live then. So I can't remember exactly the time today, but that we can check that in nanoseconds. That is what we're gonna do. So other than that, I hope that you have brought out your family, I hope you brought out your friends, that you have brought out everyone that think that you might be interested in trading. That was a joke, by the way, because none of my family is ever interested in this, and none of your families probably is never either. So anyways, please bring your smiles, your laughter, and there. Assalamu alaikum, said Joe. Moses! Hope that you are having a fantastic day. Today is a cloudy day. Well, can have nothing to do about the sun. The sun is always there, it's just behind the clouds today. So, hope that you are great. The other thing that we can go through is what is up with my trading account at the moment, eh? What is it doing? How is it doing? Well, I sold some small on Euro Usd here, as well on pound yesterday, and that went absolutely terrible. So there we are. Sold at M3, M2, no daily central, as everyone is now known for that I do, and then I will put my stop loss up there, previous high. Then there we go. Cryptocar asked me, Eivin, what is up? Like, why are you, no, Euro USD, like, what happened to Euro USD? Already stop loss. I'm like, dude, you shouldn't be stop loss right now. So we can also go through why you should not have been stopped out on Euro USD on this daily trade as of today. Okay, good. Let's have some drinks. Hello, Freddy. I said 3 p.m. 3 p.m. it is. Core CPI is coming out in 22 minutes, so that is what I wanted to see. Okay, so now, Mr. Chandio, you're calling me out because I don't know how to do Islam. Well, not Islam, but how to do Arabic greetings. I'm sorry. I was not born in a Middle Eastern home. I'm sorry. Okay. So, please, look at my skin color, look at where I'm from, look at where I am. Please educate me. There we go. Not a good day for me. Gold is going opposite direction. Okay, cool. Okay. Well, it's not a good day. Well... Okay, I will be more tentative to that, Moses. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. That is what is going on in the market today, and okay, all right. That is pretty interesting at the moment. That's pretty interesting at the moment. So okay. Didn't see that one coming. We can go through the markets one by one. So first of all, the 10-year T-note is currently falling, or at least rising and then falling, having a pullback here. So if the 10-year T-note is going upwards, that means risk on, and falling is risk off. So what is it right now is risk off. Okay, so RO, I would just say 10-year T-note to RO, risk off. The dollar index is actually quite interestingly falling today, and that is actually telling us risk on. Okay, so there's a divergence there. Nasdaq is in a range, so I would say, I don't know, question mark. S&P 500 is, I don't know, question mark, ready to pop. If we're getting if we are getting a good number of CPI, a higher number than expected, this one will probably go higher. Cheers. If anyone is wondering if how am I getting water today because I'm using water, well, you know, as a guy, you know, we can't have like small bottles. We have to have the whole thing. So I'm just gonna add some more water. So that's kind of a part of the show today, I guess. It's a 2 liter. It's a 2 liter what? 2 liter fresher whole milk, pasteurized and homogenized, minimally 3.5% butter fat, and yeah. So okay, cool. Okay, I guess fresher it is. Somebody bought that at some point. Yeah, I know, Chow. I'm just bringing a bit interesting back. That's all. But yeah, I'm supposed to know how to greet in, I don't know, Arabic, or is that Arabic? Is that a thing? Maybe. Anyways, so if somebody can give me a private class, I can just ask Sammy. Sammy should be here somewhere. Bro, Maxi is here. I can just ask Sammy. He should know. He's from Morocco, so yeah, he should know. So I should just ask him. Having a private education there, and this one is currently risk whatever. This one is currently risk on. This one is currently risk on. This one is currently, I don't know what's going on here. Pound yen, that's currently risk on. New Zealand dollar, I don't know. New Zealand yen is actually another pair here. That is risk on. And then we have gold, that is definitely risk on. So, and then US oil is, I think this one can rise from here, by the way. So, there we go. And then, oh, wait a minute. Did I do something wrong today? Is there only allowed, are they? Do you need to be a subscriber today to comment on my live? I thought I made it for everyone. Like everyone. Okay, I didn't save it. Sorry. Son, I will try now. So everyone who is here right now is allowed to comment. So that was kind of what I wanted to do today. I want to check it out to see how things goes, because the thing is the reason for putting on subscribers only, at least my reason for it, is to make sure that whoever we have in the comment section is validated. As there is someone out there that doesn't like me. I'm sorry that I'm not likable for everyone. So yeah. You know, that's kind of it. So let's go through the markets. I've spent a long time going through the market. Let's go through the market. Dollar, risk on, range bound, falling today. Okay, so let's go to Euro Aussie then, which we're supposed to go through. We need to going through with Kategori. We have to go through market structure. Is that what you guys call it? You guys like market structure. I haven't done a video on that. Maybe I should do that. But anyways, there we go. So support and resistance, support and resistance, support and resistance, support and resistance. What is the previous high or high? That is a high, that is a high, that is a high, that is a high, and that is a high. That is the current high, and what is the current high? High is high on the high is 1586. That is where your stop loss is supposed to be. So if you sold 1530, 1540 this morning together with me, can't remember the price was even 1550 or 1540. That should be your stop loss above. And please around 1600. That should be your stop loss. So that you should be well in loss, I guess, but well away from your entry, no, from your stop loss target. Anyways, Peter Thorpe, alright mate. Sagara asks, is Euro Aussie a buy now? I'm not really too into, well, if you want to do specific pairs, that is cross pairs, you have to kind of wait mostly, and I'm going to give you 2 seconds of it. That is a no. And now you'll need to understand, why is this a buy? Well, it's not a buy because You don't have a reversal. You don't have a higher high, higher lows, higher high, and higher lows. You don't have an upturn. You're not bullish. Currently, you're still bearish. Is this a potential buy zone? Yes, absolutely. But it is too early. Price could still just go lower. So, no. If you want to buy here, you either have a very aggressive entries. That is all okay. But it's not through my analysis, through my view of the market. I would, if I'm gonna buy Euro USD, for example, I would need to see higher high, higher low situation. And if you were to buy like that same situation in Euro USD, it would be like here. Well, you would probably say, well, that's a good entry, isn't it? Because it went higher. It was a scalp. So if you're in for the scalp, Sagara, that's okay. That's okay. Then you can take it. But other than that, I wouldn't. Through my eyes and through my strategy, I wouldn't. The other case is fundamentally, who is strongest, who is the weakest of Euro and Aussie. They are actually supposed to be weak together at the moment. So I wouldn't take any of them. All right. If you have any stocks, any indices, any forex pairs, any commodity pairs you want me to cover today, you are absolutely entitled, allowed to, and I will be very happy if you expressed your opinion as to what we should cover. So for USD, as I mentioned earlier, I did sell this morning at around 15.5. That would stay there. Is that a bad entry? Is that a good entry? Is that a bad entry? I'm up for opinions here. If there's anyone with an opinion as to why I sold there, is it a good sell? Is it a bad sell? Well, right now it isn't loss, but that is irrelevant. What I'm talking about today, because does it follow my rules? Do you know my rules? Have you been here for such a long time? Have you seen the strategy video? I'm actually going to pin that today as well, because I love that video. Spent 3 months on it. Doesn't really matter to you, but I really feel like that's a fantastic video for you to watch. It's pretty fast. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna what do you call it? I'm not gonna publish that. I'm gonna promote that video in the pinned comments. That's all that matters. For those who hasn't seen it, for those who doesn't know what I'm talking about, for those who doesn't know what I'm talking about when I'm saying what is my rules. Your rules is there in that video. So my strategy exclamation mark maybe, and then the other link today should be maybe my Discord channel, maybe, for those who are not there. But you know, people, let's get together and have some comments here. If you No, I'm not going to say that. Hello, Hope. Hello, Wes. Oh, Ramsrup says S&P 500, please. I shall do so because you are one of the YouTube members that I have. I am absolutely splendidly happy that you are one of my YouTube members. That's why you have a green name. So I will do so. Can I just finish up USD? Is that okay with you? So the reason why I sold Euro USD this morning is nothing other than we have a bearish trend. We have a lower low yesterday. We have potentially then a lower high that is supposed to be selling at resistance. So if it's a break and retest trade or whatever, I think we are pretty good in here. And then the other question is was this a too aggressive? That's what I'm thinking about. Was it too aggressive? Yes, it might have been too aggressive as a daily trade, but we have daily central high lower than the second attempt, the second lower low on this chart. I then expect this to happen. So for tomorrow, if we don't have a very strong CPI, I'm gonna get kicked my two cheeks out, and that's what it is. So my answer to my own question, of course, it is by my rules. If I hit my stop loss, I don't care, because this is what leads in the end to my profitability, to what I believe is going to set me up for the future and for all the... This is the process that's going to set me free and make me the money that I want to make in the forex market. It's only me, that's all. S&P 500. Oh, two of them now. Ooh, nice. I just joined gold and silver, says Sunny. Yeah, we shall do gold and silver. I have seen that. I will probably do that a couple of million times this live, but anytime soon. You also saw the USD at M3. Okay, cool. Good. S&P 500. So, what is kind of what's going on, boys? Let's go through some serious S&P 500 research here. So, first of all, what is the seasonality? Doesn't matter. I don't know. Who cares? But anyways, where are we right now? We are supposed to be range bound until we go higher. Okay. Then I want to go through technical analysis with you here on the 4-hour time frame with monthly bullish pivot points. Okay, let's see if I can get it up. That is always nice. You know, I feel like a teacher at the moment. Let's see if the technique works. If the TV on the rolling rack works when you just plug it in, and the VHS also works today. We shall see if and then the overhead. For those who knows what I'm talking about, you guys are old. You guys as old as me. It was fun times when the teacher had to print out see-through paper to be projected on the board on the wall. So yeah, there we go. So is it good to buy? I want to look for buys only, by the way. No, not really. Can this fall? Yeah, of course it can fall. But technically, and in this market, I don't necessarily see this as a fantastic trade. Unless, ladies and gentlemen, you have a standing order that you took in at 43.05, but it's okay. Then you have done your job, I would say. The next thing is, if it falls further, your job is to pick it up lower. Just to pick up sub loss, pick it up lower. So right now on S&P 500, it's kind of like, I think it's a waiting game more than anything else. You have to be strong in your faith. You need to be strong in your conviction. You need to be strong that if this goes higher, you will then buy. You are not going to be chickening out like a chickens. But if it falls further, you are not going to lose your money. You're not going to lose your target. You're not going to lose your conviction that this is going to go higher in the end. I just don't know if that's going to be today. So if today is today, I will not add another position for my own personal trading other than having a buy at M2 at 4,300. That is everything. Okay. So, and then Denise said yesterday, Eivind, it's very weird that you laugh of your own jokes. So I'm sorry for being weird, because I am going to laugh of my own jokes. Cheers, mate. Cheers, Denise. Cheers, Maria. Yeah, and we have to really take care of Maria, by the way, people. We need to really make sure that she makes tons of money so she can go back to her lady friends and bring more ladies out. Not only to my life, but for generally speaking to them, because we need to empower them to also make them the best financial version of themselves, but also employing as well as bring them onto the table. Because if there's anything in Norway, at least, that I know, is that females are very underrepresented in the stock market. They are not necessarily, generally speaking, having good education when it comes to their finances. So I'm just advocating for that. So yeah, hope that you stick around and contribute to the society and the community, and yeah, that's all that. Great stuff, mate. Great. On the Aussie, it still looks very bullish, mate. But if I was to say anything at all about this, I would look for a lower high situation. But That's only because of dollar being strong, generally speaking. Ooh, we have a green candle. We have 4 minutes. People, can somebody do a countdown for me? I don't know who we're going to do the countdown for. Who's going to do the countdown? Maxi, Maria, Hope, you guys as a group has what do you call it? You have the has the responsibility to make sure that I'm on time. It's still 3.5 minutes left until the CPI. We need to be ready, willing, and able when that comes out. So, yeah. Okay, good. So, what is going on at DXY? That's kind of what's moving half of Australian dollar, US dollar. That's all good. Euro USD not hitting my stop losses yet. Pound dollar hit my stop loss this morning, and then of course is falling down again. Of course. So I don't know if I'm gonna stop trading pound dollar because I always lose on it, I guess. But other than that, we can go to USD Cad. Mr. Freddy. What do you want to see on USD Cad? Do you want to sell it or do you want to buy it? Or are you just generally speaking confused as to where it's gonna go? Because I am. USD Cad maybe going higher again if oil goes down again, but the path of least resistance at this moment is actually just continuing lower. First target is 24, next target is then 23.5. Okay, and then the monthly target, I guess it's further down, but let's see if I can get it up. Get it up. Yeah, 23.83. So that is kind of the path of least resistance of USD Cad at this moment. I don't know if that is something that you're interested in, because oil is going higher. Cad is incredibly strong after the good job number on Friday last week, but that's at least. So is it a good setup? No, not really. No. So what is really happening in the market for dollar? Right now on dollar pairs, we have a lot of divergence. We have Euro USD that's bearish. We have Aussie dollar that is bullish. We have New Zealand dollar that is, I don't know, somewhere in between. You have USD Cad, which is actually quite bearish, which is in collaboration with Aussie dollar, US dollar. And then we have pound dollar that is a question mark. I wanted to see a lower low, and maybe I saw a lower low that wasn't there yesterday, but at least so far, not falling more. So maybe it will fall today. Woohoo! But that's all that happens. Gold. I know people asking about gold. Probably asking about gold the whole day. So what is the plan here? For those who sold gold and are making money off gold and not making money off gold, so when you sold gold, what is your psychology? What is your trading plan? How do you deal with these losses? I guess there is losses out there. Other than stop trading gold, that's kind of the first thing I would mention. Second thing is, if you want to trade gold, you need to be very specific as to which market you want to trade. That's going to be in my gold, how to trade gold strategy video. You need to be very specific of the year, of the day, of the time of the day, time of the month, which month of the year, as to when does it move in your favor. Because generally speaking, what you are right now, you are fighting a range. Okay, I'm just gonna put that out before I say anything else. So as a commodity, gold is not moving well. If you want to do gold, oil instead as a commodity, if the inflation trade you're supposed to be trading, then oil has been or will be the move. Nat gas has been or can be the move. That's probably too high leverage on those things. But let's go to oil. It's a much better trade. It's a much better chart to look at. Just saying to you guys, okay? We have the economy. We have it right now. Where is it? Is that now? Okay. We are on target. But consumer price year over year is 5.4 instead of 5.3. So the core is actually on target, and we have the non-core one is higher than expected. Okay, what happens to dollar then? Nothing. I don't think that's going to do anything, other than maybe continuing the bullish trend that dollar has. But I don't think that's actually going to spark anything at all. If you see on S&P 500, it's just in between. Aussie just in between. Euro fell a bit there, so that made me some money back. I made back some money there. I'm not so bad in loss. So if I'm gonna fall to where the market is gonna go next, I think we're gonna go dollar bullish. Because we still have very high inflation, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. We have very high inflation. So it's still red hot. It's still blinking hot. So that is interesting. So we are 0.4 month-over-month instead of 0.3. But that is not core. So the core is this one here, 0.2, 0.2, which was expected. It came in at 0.2. It's not that bad. But also, why is this one year over year higher than the core? As you can see, it's X food and energy. How is energy doing lately, ladies and gentlemen? That is oil. Oil is to the roof. So oil and CPI, oil and inflation are linked together. Ask the, how do I know that? Because oil is required to produce, distribute, manufacture, storage products that you and I buy. That goes in under CPI. That is not only physical product just you as a consumer buy. We need oil to produce this mouse. We need oil to transport this phone. But also, yeah, as we can see here, oil is going higher. Not only that, but we also need heating, which is kind of the same every day. We don't do much difference there, but still, okay. So when oil prices goes higher, which is the inputs for your price of your phone, of whatever, then that leads to more inflation in a country or an economy, and that in turn sends inflation higher, at least the number higher. So if you want to look to some kind of inflation trade, how do you trade into these inflation numbers? How do you trade this inflation momentum and trend? You have to look into what in the economy rises with inflation. Okay? What rises with inflation? Does that mean that businesses are doing good? Does that mean that the stock market is doing good because there's more profits? Because price inflation means that people are buying. It means that businesses cannot keep up with whatever the demand is right now for their currency, not for their commodities, for their goods. So they have to increase prices. Also, their input prices from whatever they are getting their products from also rises. Because also they also cannot keep up with the demand. So it's a whole circle of life. That is what I'm seeing here, okay? So right now, what is happening on gold? Gold had another touch of 76 area coming up, and then boom. Did I forecast that? No. Do I care? No. Should I have? No. This could have gone the other way, and I would have been looking like a fool. So if you are selling gold and you're seeing this manipulation going back up and down all the time, you are there to make money in the best market conditions. Is this the best market conditions you can make money on? That's up to you. Thanks, mate. Usd Cad. Thanks, bro. Up, USD up. CPI news is crazy. I don't want to call it crazy, but it moves at this gold. And then, boom. I guess I sold that one. That is totally up to you, brother. Michael says, good morning, everyone. Bro, check USD. Huge red candle in the manage to capture 10 pips. Wow. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. I didn't lose. Am I back in profit? Okie dokie. I'm back in profit even today. Aye. What about pound dollar? What about Aussie? Okay. Maybe I should look for pullbacks tomorrow on pound CAD unless we make lower lows. But, okay. That is at least funny because I sold that morning. Or yesterday evening, sorry. And I need to go to daily. And what did we do today? We went up to stop loss for the day. Should have sold M3. That is all hindsight. I probably should have sold M3. But, okay, cool. Whatever. Nice. But yeah, back in profit on Euro USD today. That is, that's a good morning. That's a good morning. I just need to make back those pips I lost on pound CAD. Pound dollar this morning. I'm sorry for not being able to speak fast, well, and good enough. The other thing that we need to look out for is a pullback or a reversal of this move today this morning. Kategori USD at 156.64. Yeah, 115.64. Okay, that's a pretty spot on trade there, Mr. Michael. There we have pound dollar. Okay, good. Should we buy USD Swissy? Says Secret Box. I think you're looking for buys every day, all the day, every day. No. That is not a bullish trend. It is not above 9,300, which I said yesterday. We need to break above before we can add more buys. Right now, you're just buying in a range. Unless you make money in ranges, which I don't. I just want to stay away. I really just want to. Yeah, and then Michael is now going to give him 10% of all he's making. But anyways, there we have silver metal high at 22.90. That's kind of unprecedented, but it's a range. A range is a range, and all that ranges. We're not bearish locally at the moment, so we shall see if we can get some bearish trend today as to breaking lower lows. Should we look for some trade plans, some live trading? We have Euro USD going at the moment. Should I have sold pound dollar? I've already lost on pound dollar, so I would rather just add on Euro USD tomorrow rather than losing more on pound dollar. I have beef. I have mental issues. I know. But yeah, at the moment, it doesn't look like a bearish trend, so I'm just going to get out. Thank you. Will gold dive? Yeah, so sure. That's kind of what you would hope for, isn't it? Where you make tons of profit on selling it. That is kind of what you would expect to happen. But I don't know if it actually is going to. So if we just update this Mr. FinancialJuice.com, that Putin says that Russia is ready to meet all European gas needs. And that German Institute predict 1.9 GDP growth in 2023. Iraq's oil minister says price of oil is unlikely to climb further. Not that Iraq's oil minister is any one that bothers me at the moment. The market-based measure for long-term Eurozone inflation expectations has reached a record 7 high of 1.8694%. Cool. In 2021, global energy consumption is expected to reclaim all the ground it lost in 2020, according to the International Energy Agency. That is interesting, brothers and sisters and ladies and gentlemen. That is very interesting. that is interesting. So let's go back to the charts. But yeah, if you are here, if you're new here, first of all, please ask questions. I am ready for questions. Second of all, I'm ready for other pairs to look into. And I'm also interested in your trading plans or your plans. You can send them on Discord, you can send them on Telegram. I can go through them. I do go through them. If you have seen me going through Mr. Picasso, who is it called? Abbas. Abbas's trading plan is also something that I go through. I was sent one trading plan this morning that I actually love this trading plan. Let's see if I can bring it up here. Copy a link maybe. Does that matter? Cool. Okay. So this trading plan I find fantastic. I think it's a lovely trading plan. It's very clear. It's very crisp. It's very yeah, I totally understand what this person wants to do. So I just hope that everything is gonna be. I hope that everything is gonna be. I think this guy's gonna make money today. So whatever I'm talking about this live is only for education purposes, not financial advice. It's only my personal opinion, also for entertainment for those who knows. But yeah. So if you guys can send me such charts of your trading plans, I would be very happy. So that we can a community grow together. Grow together as a community, learn from each other, and not critic. I'm not gonna be nasty to you guys. I'm just gonna be nice to you guys, and I hope that you guys in the end will have the courage to confide to me, because if you don't push yourself, if you don't make yourself go out there and say, hey, this is my trade plan, this is the reasons why I'm doing it, because that's how you grow. The other thing is, if you use RSI, if you use MACD, state down your reasons for why you think the market's going to go where it goes. I have beef against RSI, you know it, but I know there is more ways to Rome than one way. So, Navman Saik says, why do many traders trade gold only? The reason for that is pure and simple. It moves. It moves a lot. It moves. So people have experienced a lot of money in those trading conditions, but they also lose. So they kind of suppress the losses and say, hey, I made $2,000 yesterday, and I'm going to win more today, and they lose $4,000 today instead. And then tomorrow, now they're going into revenge trading, and now they lose even more. Now they lose $10,000. Now they're willing to recover that as well. And that is kind of the story of, generally speaking, of gold traders that I know of. Yeah, sure. Wrong slide. That is my little girl's cry on drawing. That's the best comment today, Mr. Saxon. Well, for those who don't, yeah, I can also say my kid's drawing, but yeah, of course, people, I guess it's just a stock photo. I don't know who it is from. Who said it today this morning? It was Jeanette who sent it, and I still haven't got the guy that actually thinks make it, Mr. Abbas, or Investor on YouTube. He hasn't commented about it yet, so I don't know if it's hurt or if it's just working like a beast. Other than that, it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, Aussie dollar maybe falling. Euro dollar, okay. Well, we have some profits. I love it. Okay, we have profits on the euro dollar today this morning. Aye. That is great. And pound dollar, I probably should have had a higher stop loss. But, it is none of my business at this moment. So I'm just going to wait for, better market conditions. And if you guys have like an idea stream, you can, maybe I should start following my traders here on TradingView. So you can just publish your trading thing, your trading chart. And I can just go here and say, hey, look at this. Doesn't this look amazing? And if you chart is as clean as this one, I will, of course, go through them. So we have Mr. FXCM, broker by the way, is looking to sell pound dollar. Sure, selling higher highs is always the best strategy out there that you can possibly do in any market conditions, and you're gonna make $1 million on it. So sure, I don't know why. I guess it's a robot or something. But if you start doing such trades, I will actually give it a dislike if I was able to. But yeah, I guess it is what it is. It's their own trading strategy. It's not mine, but I wouldn't in a million years do it. If you're wondering, no, do not sell higher highs. If that is your trading strategy, please come with your trading journal and show me that selling higher highs is the best trading strategy out there, so I can join you and we can make tons of profits together. Sarcasm alert! I just need to give you guys a crying and laughing emoji, mate. Where is it? That's not the emoji I was looking for, because that was where's it? Laughing, crying emoji. There it is. Say something. I said something. So, what's next, bro? Can we sell? So, as a community, you guys are 27 people here. Only 11 likes today. Ooh, I need to do something here. Michael says 4% this week. Ooh, burn. Bada bing, boom. That is Michael there. Michael. Fantastic. Boom. Amazing. Should we sell Aussie dollar? What is your verdict, community? I'm gonna make you guys experts. So now we have to ask questions, not only telling you what to do. Unless we can go to Carrefour in Two Rivers, and they have a crazy offer on mangoes today if you don't want to sell the Aussie dollar. All right, mate. Lower low, lower high, sell. Okay, that is Eivindfx. Little 2 cents there. Okay. Is it only Eivindfx gonna? Is it only Harold that's gonna sell this thing today? Is everyone else gonna buy it? On a 15-minute time frame, by the way, if you're wondering how market is going to behave, you need this one to break below this one. So tomorrow if we can make a lower low today, would be break and retest. And by the way, people, I think that whatever you do in the market, okay? Whatever you do in the market, don't burn yourself. Don't burn yourself out. Don't have sleepless nights. You know, have fun while trading. That's why we're here, isn't it? Fun while trading. Imagine that, with all the stress that we're going through in our lives. But yeah, so I just want to take it down a bit, and then we can sell if it makes a lower low, and then we can sell it. Okay, let's see if it does, because we all depending on the market doing what we want to do. Is it a good idea to buy pound dollar small SL under yesterday's low? Says Mikael Patrick. We can go and look at that right now. That is all okay. So, Mr. Michael, I have a couple of questions for you. Okay. Let's go with the most basic question. that in the video I have posted on Friday, I'm going to mention that until you guys die. Do you have a trend? Okay, so where does that say in the video? Let's see if I can find that video there. Most traders. And apparently
is to make college easier because students have a lot on their.
In this video, I'm revealing a simple and yet profitable strategy that has turned me from a break-even trader to a profitable trader. I use this strategy on the stock market, indices, FX, and commodities. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. For this strategy, we are using pivot points that uses high, low, and the close price of the previous period divided by 3, and we get the central pivot. And in turn, this can be used for finding support and resistance into the future. And fundamental analysis. The second thing you need to identify is psychological levels, like round numbers like 1800 or 140, for example. You then need to identify the trend in the market, support and resistance, and potential trend reversal. Okay, so everyone heard those rules, right? You need to identify psychological levels that sellers or buyers are taking profit. You need to identify the trend. You need to identify if there's any trend reversals, if the trend is going against you. So let's go through the market and see if that is what we are supposed to do. So I'm just going to make that super duper interesting for you. So higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. You do not have a trend. So can you buy pound $1 below the previous low of yesterday? That is an exclamation mark no. So that is the answer to that. Maybe that's a bit bad answer, but still. Hello, you just joined. Yeah, I will do yoga classes with that music. Absolutely true, Mr. Peter. No, Peter. I would actually true that. So that was that one. So no, you need to be very specific, systematic of how you analyze the markets, so that you don't do mistakes and buy lower lows or ranges that you're not shouldn't be in. So you should have bought here, yes. You should have bought here, yes. You could have probably bought here too. But other than that, you don't have any more buys allowed to add. If you don't have those buys, you cannot add until you have higher highs. Did you cover Euro USD? Carl says that was the best video I have ever watched. I hope that you would go to that video, because you haven't said that in the video comment section. So I hope that you go to the video and say that in the comment section, because, but either way, Carl, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. So yeah, I really appreciate that. So yeah, thank you. And also in the comment section, that's where you can find where my where my indicators are. That's all. So for Euro USD, we're still seeing this one as bearish. If you want to buy it, you need to pass 1585 to 1600 to make a higher high. You don't have that at the moment, so what happened last time, bro? Last time there was a CPI. CPI was worse than expected. That was a big green candle there. It was only used to sell, and then that happened afterwards. So I guess that was last time though, but just as you know. Probably covered the USD a couple of million times now, so we can go to other markets. Aussie Yen. Should we buy this one? Does somebody tell me? Should we buy it? This is a good buying contender. That was a scalp this morning, or yesterday morning, I'm sorry. That was a scalp this morning. Now we're coming back to break even. So, yes, but be break even. But if you are to swing trade it, it is an absolute no, because it has reached the target we are supposed to set for the week, for the month. So what is going to likely happen now is that we're going to trickle down slowly and slowly every single day. So what's the target for the month? The highest target we expected to be at 83.61, and the highest target for the week was 83.12. Sorry, 83.12. So with my pivot points, we are well above. We are like, poo! So for Aussie Yen, Cad Yen, we have hit targets. Cad Yen is a bit lower on the monthly, I think it is. Monthly bullish. 4 hour. There we go. Target for the month, target for the week, both reached. Euro Yen, monthly, weekly target reached. New Zealand Yen, monthly, weekly target reached. USD Yen, weekly, monthly target reached. Pound Yen, weekly, monthly target reached. So, is that a good place to start buying at target for buyers when you expect them to take their profits and run away? Probably not. How is the Euro USD doing today? Euro USD is doing absolutely fine. We had $4 in profit a minute ago. It's a small account, by the way, don't worry. And it's against my buys anyways. So, but yeah, I was supposed to put on some beef this morning. So, yeah, ish. Haven't gone fantastic in profit yet, but yeah, it is what it is. Yen pairs, should I sell it on the other account? Well, if it turns around, I might. But it is very risky. It is very dangerous. As to price can just continue to go higher, because that's kind of what the momentum is anyways, right? So just be careful of what you're doing right now. That make sure that you don't end up in bad situations that you can't get out of because you use too high lot sizes. That is not what we do here. We'll use reasonable 1% on every trade. SP500, how are you? I sold gold on the news. Okay, James. You are a risk taker. Okay. Alright. Alright. Are you ready to take some profit, bro? Because it seems like the volatility is out. Yeah. Good. That's all. At least we break even. And is it likely for it to go back up again? I don't know, but it's gold. So we all saw what happened on 8th, which was boom, and then back down again. That's an FP, I guess. We all saw what happened on FP. So yeah, that's all. That's all. Carl. Okay, US oil actually doesn't go higher anymore. Maybe it stopped. Interesting. Interesting. So all the yen pairs had slowed down. Currently not making lower lows, but it's slowed down. So unless it picks up some beef and some momentum, maybe. But yeah. Moses says, my gold view is to fall to 1740. I think it's going to go to 1680 in the end. But I still have a month to do that. I still have 2 weeks to do that until I turn bullish on it. But yeah, great. Good. Let's see what happens in your cousin. Yeah. Most of the what do you call it? Most of the volatility on gold happens in New York session. Most of the volatility on oil happens in New York session. I see there's a lot of new people today that's coming by. If you are new, please ask questions. Please come in, and I'm a guru. I do have a master's degree in economics. I do hopefully know what I'm talking about. And if you just tell me what you want, what do you expect, what do you want to see, what do you want us to go through, so that I can educate you. Straightforward. Do you want to trade a 5-minute chart, a 1 hour, 1 hour chart, 1 day chart, and what is your normal day trading, swing trading strategy? That is in the pinned comment for me at least. But if you are thinking of trading Bitcoin, we have reached target on that one, the 5th of October, and we haven't moved a single pip from that target for, is it 5 days now? We're still not in a bullish trend. So just making sure that we all understand that hitting targets early on the assets that we are looking to buy or sell, it is important to what do you call it? It is important to look into those levels so you don't buy after that levels, because I can show you something that I did that is probably not my proudest moments, but there we go. It's just basically I'm mentioning it just so you guys says okay, wait, okay. So it was a cold morning, probably. And I don't know, I guess, I'm not sure, I'm not too sure. But I guess in this market, is this market that I wanted to show you guys? Or is it last year? I think I saw, it was one of these early June or April moves. Maybe it was this one. I'm just gonna say it's this one. I don't know if it's this one. No, it's actually not that one. I think it's this one. I sold probably somewhere here. Out of target, well below, and I'm starting to try to make the move go lower. I look like a fool. Alright, so just making sure we all understand that. So what is my current PNL at the moment? It is 300 pips, generally speaking, closed pips though. And I'm currently up break even on the Euro USD, but on the day at least. So we need to have a lower low for tomorrow on the Euro USD for me to add more sells. On S&P 500, I need to have a higher high, higher low situation at least. We have a higher high here, give or take. That is a higher low, give or take. But it isn't not a higher high, higher low. So it's just the first step in a trend reversal that I'm seeing at the moment. So right now I am just in between. The dollar index is still continuing to moving higher. I guess as expected, we are expecting it to go all the way up to 95.65, and you're wondering, Eivind, how does your projections really go? Do you actually make any money? Oh, there's Abbas. Hey, Abbas is here. What I was supposed to say? Does your predictions ever go in your favor, Ivan? Let's see if I can find some trading charts for you guys, just for some fun. Let's see if I posted them here. That's always fun to know if I did or did not. That's always fun. That was BTC that I saw earlier. October 6th. I published that around October. That is a oil trade that I did. There we go. That looks to be okay. We are currently at 85, I think it is. 75 to 81 or 82. Tja. Didn't do too well. Aussie Yen up to 82. I think it did well as well. Didn't catch the whole move though, but that's kind of my trouble there. And then the other trading chart was me. October. But yeah, let's say we posted some charts that made tons of profits there. Euro Yen there. Well, that didn't go well in the end, did it? But tja, went all the way down there before it went back up again. But I made money on that one in the end. Yeah, so you know, it goes okay, I guess. It's okay. It's not too bad. It's where is this? This is 5th, thank you. Some New Zealand yen, some pound yen-ish. Maybe not. That was this one. Open link, copy link maybe. You know. Are we able to catch peps? Are we as a community profitable? I am profitable. I don't know if I'm able to make the community profitable, but I hear profit being hit almost every day, depending on who is winners, who are losers. But yeah, fantastic. Boom. Hey, boss. Do you expect big moves? There's no FOMC today. There is FOMC meeting minutes. And if it is going to move the market in any possible ways, I think it's going to be dollar bullish. If there's going to be anywhere that thing is going to move, I think it's going to be dollar bullish. Which is my direction, which is currently where my trades are. So, hey, I'm already in those. And if you're wondering, did I tell you guys before I took that trade that I'm going to take that trade? Let's check my my Discord channel here. There is that one. There is this one. Yesterday I said I am going to sell which it says 1542. It says the price 1551, which says the price from yesterday. And stop losses above here. So I think you were able to take that if you wanted to. That's all okay for you. And then how is it going right now? I'm not in profit. Am I in profit? Ish in profit-ish. Not too bad. Sold there, sold there. And yeah, sure. Fun. Fun, mate. Fun jobs. So yeah, great. Cryptocur says, thank you, Evan. I'm learning. Thank you. So yeah, you are very much welcome, Cryptocur. I don't know if you're here right now, but at least there you go. Hello, boss. Hello, Mr. Investor. So, the meeting minutes is basically just a bigger explanation, all the reasons and all the thoughts that they were going through when they made a decision. Or the FOMC meeting was just their headlines and their whatever they concluded with. But the meeting minutes is all the analysis, all the research, all the reasons behind of why they're doing what they're doing. So it's a very fundamental analysis, important event for today. Hope you guys will read that one. I will probably sit down too and read it. But if you don't understand it, please give me a call or a phone or a message. Or maybe we should go through it tomorrow or something, where we are picking up the most important pickup points so we can as a community become better at fundamental analysis. For some of you, that is probably the most exciting thing that I can ever do, and to some of you, it's probably the most boring thing that I would ever do with you. Yeah, so we all know that we are not going to follow investors' footprints because he's apparently having a bit too much yesterday. And that's not how we trade. We are professionals. We are there when the market moves. We are there when the market is in our areas. So, investor, you need to shape up. That's all. No hangover allowed in my trading community. Why? Because we are professional. Those things are happening in other times, or you can do it. I don't care. You can do it, but you have to be at your job at London Open, at New York Open, because that's when you are supposed to be awake, mister. There's more news coming, says James. We can go. Is there not now though? But I guess it goes. Do you mind posting websites you use for researching purposes? I have, and I probably do that way too often, way too much. But first of all, Fed. That is, I guess, the most important website to go to. But also IMF, World Bank, OPEC, AER is the International Energy International Association in America, I think it is. That thing. They also post their research. Banks post their research every week, or updates on their research every week. BlackRock also has some. JP Morgan has some. Central banks has some. And Financial News has a pretty good, I think, summary that you can watch as to news events. When it comes to more analysis, maybe FX Street. And if I said that too fast, too hard, you can go back in these recordings. I don't think I'm gonna take it away, but you can go back in these recordings and say, hey, this is what happens. No, this is what I said. I'm breaking on pound yen buy and euro sell. Okay. Did it pull back too much? Yeah, it's getting lost there. But okay, cool. You bought pound yen. Yeah, okay, cool. I think it's still plausible for it to go higher though, but you are in unknown territory and you know the risks. So yeah, have fun, I guess. And fundamental analysis, what do you guys call it? Fundamental analysis groups, or sorry, cores. Everything is behind the. So there you go, Carl. You have posted your comment. You're such a good boy. Oh, sorry. You're such a good human being. Sorry. The best video I've watched during my time learning how to trade. Thank you. Wow, that's a good and strong feedback, bro. I was about to pin it, but yeah, I just posted my feedback there. Abbas, what are you saying? Abbas says he will come. Abbas, maybe I should maybe I should have like your phone number somewhere. I actually have your phone number, I think, on Telegram. Maybe we should just call you like at 9 a.m. every morning. Maybe we should do like a phone call to Abbas every morning to make sure that he doesn't miss anything in the market. And by the way, yes, there was this morning somebody came on my door when I was asleep, and I thought I was dreaming, and apparently it was somebody actually ringing my doorbell. And guess what they came with? It was actually a gift. So, yeah. Somebody came and gave us papaya, actually. I just had one night after a long time, over a month. Lol, you get it. Bro. Fridays, okay? Fridays. There's something called Taco Day, okay? Friday. No, it's called Taco Day. That's a day where you do more stupid stuff. Discipline, brother. Discipline. What was it? A Tuesday? Come on. It's a Tuesday. Other than that, people, I can see that we have 22 likes today. That's pretty cool. Thank you for all of that. I don't think we have grown as a community today. I don't think anyone else has come by and said, hey, let me subscribe to this brother. I think we've actually lost a brother today. Yeah. So if this content is valuable to you and you want to know where I'm going to be live next time, I think it's going to be tomorrow, hopefully, then you should probably subscribe. But that's up to you. I'm not going to make you. I'm just mentioning to you. Other than that, we have 4,543 people in this community. Thank you very much. I love you, family. We have Shimmy562 subscribing. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much. Would you re-enter pound dollar short? No, not at this moment. I need a lower low, lower high situation. I don't have that, so we have full pull back there. So no, I'm not going to take that. Bye.